South Sudan? Is there a way of establishing or auditing that from South Sudan's judicial system?
That would actually be quite challenging. From the government perspective, it may not come out really very clear as per the report from Amnesty International.
All right. What can you tell us about what is the position of women in the whole South Sudan discussion?
Well, women have actually come out very strongly this time round to bring out their voices about all these atrocities that are committed against human rights, and particularly abuses against women. And from the South Sudanese Women Coalition perspective, because this encompasses all women in South Sudan that are coming up to speak with one voice. What we would actually like to say is that we are really condemning this kind of attacks and violences against women and human rights, and humanity rather. Yeah, because after signing a revitalized agreement on the conflict in South Sudan, we would have expected the situation to have even been better. We wouldn't have wanted to hear such crimes still taking place like what has happened recently in Bentiu.
All right. What are you going to do as a coalition on the fact that, I don't know what the law says in South Sudan about capital punishment? Maybe you can enlighten us. But what are you going to do to the fact that there is a pregnant woman, if you can confirm that, among those on death row?
The coalition actually have been very active and calling on the government to look at issues and cases one by one before actually running a verdict on each and every one of the people who are on death row, and on exactly what their crime is, and then they be punished according to the laws that are there. For a pregnant woman, that would really be very unbecoming to put a woman of that in that situation on death row.
All right, thank you, Madam.
I mean, where are we at as human beings when you're putting a pregnant woman on death row?
All right. Thank you so much. That's Josephine Albino, member of the South Sudan Women Coalition, talking to us about